I have a big problem. On the last episode, I transformed the end portal into this awesomeness. Ow. But the actual end is non-awesomeness. Un-awesomeness? So to fix this, I have a pretty rad idea. Since the end dimension is supposed to be the space of Minecraft, it would look pretty cool if I transformed the end to look like Mars and build a dome-shaped base in the middle using all 10 of the obsidian pillars. So let's build a frame out of dirt to see how big this is really gonna be. There we have the pillars, and now let's start building out the frame of the base. And there we go. This is what the base is going to look like essentially. I just need to add a lot more detail. And now for the design, I want to use some quartz bricks because I think it looks kind of futuristic, so it'll match perfectly for a Mars base. And every 2 blocks, I'm thinking of putting some white concrete to break up the color a little bit. Okay, we are at the height I want to be at, and now right in the middle, I want to add some glass. So here's the magenta. Now for some purple, another layer of magenta and purple at the very top. Okay, well, building this one pillar took me over 6 stacks of quartz bricks, 3 stacks of light gray concrete, and a lot of glass. Now we have to times that by 9 pillars. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of work. Well, let's start mining some quartz. Holy, look at the amount of ghasts right here. There's 4. Yeah, Minecraft really hates me. You guys all need to give back my dirt. You're making a mess all over the end. Look at this. Look at all this dirt placed around. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right, I got some more quartz blocks, and let's start building some more pillars. Okay, that is my second one complete, and it took me 30 minutes to build just one of these, which is a lot longer than I expected. Yep, 4 hours just for these pillars. And bam. Yep, that was a lot harder than I thought. That is because I totally forgot about the obsidian I needed to mine. But that's enough work on the pillars for now. Let's change the ground up to make it actually look like Mars. I'm guessing red sand looks the most like the Mars' surface, and this terracotta or orange terracotta. I feel like we can also use the normal terracotta. This looks like the Mars ground. So let's collect some of these materials. Okay, this is taking too long. There we go. Let's get haste 2. Oh, give me my diamond back. Bam. And this should be a breeze. Yes. This makes my life a lot easier. Yeah. Okay, I filled up 3 shulker boxes full of materials. And now let's start transforming the end. At first, I was planning on mining away all the end stone and then replacing it with terracotta, but that would take way too long. So let's just put it over and pretend that the end stone isn't there. And after a whole inventory of terracotta, this is all I completed. That's like 5% of the entire end island. I don't want to just have only terracotta laid down. So my plan is to mix in some red sand at the edge right here. And after that, let's try to put in some orange terracotta. So there's like a nice little transition period, I think would look pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like it. All right, what do you guys think? I actually like that a lot more. I then spent 2 full real-life days collecting terracotta and placing it down back into the end until we cover every single end stone block into terracotta. I've only completed like half, or that's like a quarter actually, or a third of transforming the end into Mars. So it was a lot more work than I expected. But let's continue this excitement. This is going to be me for the next 2 full days. Bruh. For you, it will only be 1 second. Isn't that a cool transition? Anyways, I have basically completed the entire end island. Don't look at that part, please. Delete that from your memory. And yeah, it's starting to look like Mars. Not really. We still have a lot of detail to add. And let's start that by adding some lava pools around here. So let's carve out a big circle, absolutely perfect circle, and let's go grab some buckets. Let's collect some lava. And it kind of sucks because I need to fill in every single block with a lava bucket so it doesn't flow around like this, and it's gonna be a big pain in the bum. You know what, I have an idea to make my life a little bit easier. Let's just make a bajillion buckets. This should be good, right? Finally, that took a lot of buckets just to fill in 1 lava pool. And that's small. I think that is better. Perfect. Nah, I'm just kidding. That doesn't live up to cookie standard. We have to make a big one over here. Okay, so I finished adding a bunch of lava pools all around the end. As you can see, there's just little pools around. And later on, I'm going to add a bunch of random space stuff like solar panels or rovers and stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool. For now, Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, Charlie Brown. Jeez Louise. Oh my, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, I don't think he could get me up here. I need to grab a weapon. Now come at me. Oh, there you are, there you are. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? I'm even gonna burn your guts. How you like that? But before we start adding some fancy stuff around, let's actually work on the main part of the base and finish up this frame here. Oh, wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Okay, so let's just follow this frame and go all the way around. Okay, that took about like 2.5 stacks of quartz blocks just to go once around the entire ring. And now we just gotta do it like 20 blocks higher. Yeah, why do I do this to myself? This is pain. But it's gonna be so worth it, guys. Once I'm done at the end of the video, this is gonna look insane. So that's about 2% of the entire build, somewhere around that. And I'm already out of quartz, basically. Well, let's go to the Nether and continue mining for some quartz. All right, let's continue this madness. And that is just about more than half of the base complete. But I already ran out of quartz, so let's spend the next few hours collecting even more quartz and getting right back to building the giant bunker. Oh, wait, that wasn't a squid. So I was just mining my light gray concrete and I randomly spelt out this. It just so happened that I wrote out subscribe. So you guys should do that. Thank you. Let's hit 3 million subscribers. Let's go, Cookie Army. And there we go. The entire dome is complete. Now we're protected from all of the aliens. By aliens, I mean these guys. Okay, I'm sorry. But there's still some minor things I want to fix up with this dome, which is like thickening up these borders on every side right here, because one block isn't enough in my opinion. So let's just thicken it up on either side. So one here and one on this. Stop, bro. On this side, like so. And also thickening up the circle around this border right here. So let's add an extra ring around the rosy right here. And since I have purple stained glass all over these little chimney pillar things, kind of want to add another layer of purple stained glass around this perimeter right here to kind of stand it out and it looks like it's like glowing or something. Let's first remove this stone ring. I'm not sure why I even built it. It was a big waste of time. Do I have any stained glass left? Nice. I have 6. Life is good. Life is good. And job's finished.
That was easy.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on, I must have some stained glass in here. Just a couple pieces. Oh, 12 magenta. That's a start. And that's the end. Let's grab some lapis. Do I have any red dye? 1. Let's go. Okay, there has to be a faster way of getting poppies than this because I haven't got a single one. Oh. Yes, I got 1. I have an idea. I just need to find myself a tall rose bush, which is right here, actually. And I have a sneaky suspicion that if you take bone meal and right-click this, oh yeah, and you can turn this into 2 red dye. There's some purple dye, and I think if you put 4 of these, it gets you magenta. Oh my! Look, guys, I'm a cheater. Wow, I'm standing on it. Oh, yeah, I'm not a fraud. Anyways, with all the glass I made, I want to have it at least 4 blocks thick, so it gives it some depth. For example, right here, it looks like you're kind of going deep in because it's kind of layered. So that's exactly what I want to do here. All right, there we go. And now you guys have a perfect view to watch me build beautiful circles. So I got 2 layers of glass complete, but I still need 3 more. But luckily, on the last episode, by the way, if you haven't watched it, you should probably go check it out. I built a sand duper. So now I have unlimited sand to smelt into glass. And while I wait for all that to smelt, let's get myself some more red dye. Why is there a burning wandering trader in my house? Okay, put on some sunscreen next time. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's finish this off. And there we go. Let's take a look from the sky. And wow, that looks really cool. And once I fill in the middle with some grass and some houses, it's gonna look pretty insane in contrast to the outside of here. Let's start working on the outskirts of this wasteland. Like right here, I think I'm gonna build a small rocket ship on top of a landing pad. And now in the middle, I'm thinking of putting some blackstone. And this is where the spaceship will be taking off and landing. And there we go. So now let's map out some thrusters for the rocket ship. I think I'm just going to simply put them in every corner like so. And now on every side, I'm going to build some wings or some landing pad things. You know what I mean? So let's put some stairs going up like this. I'm not sure how high to bring it up. Maybe just 3 stairs like that. I did not mean to hit you. I'm sorry. That's not a bad start, right? I mean, it's not much, but I can see it coming together. So now let's try to build out these corners here, kind of like that, just to see what kind of shape I'm going for this spaceship. This is harder than it looks. And I want to add one final touch to the spaceship, which I need campfires for. And let's actually move the thrusters up a block like this, which leaves a little gap right here underneath it. And now if I put campfires right here and slabs over it, would it go through? It actually does go through. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, let's put campfires on all of these thrusters like this. Okay. I ran out. Bam, 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 bam. Cover it in slabs. And now it really looks like the thruster is about to take off. It's like warming up, you know? Let's cover up the top. Actually, let's replace the top with some granite. So it looks a little more like industrialized. So it's like tougher material, you know? And the final reveal, that's my spaceship. It kind of looks a little weird at the top, but I really don't know how to smooth it out. But right in the middle of the spaceship, I have the generator and the thrusters look like it's about to take off. And I'm about to take off too. See ya. And just as a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video, and this is what it looks like now. And we're still not even close to being finished. So far, I have the main base in the middle complete. I still need to add a bit of detail and add the plains biome on the inside. I have the spaceship on the top left corner, and I still need to build a few things like a satellite dish, some rovers, and finally the ender dragon skeleton laying to rest. So now over here in this corner, let's build a satellite dish. It's gonna be another circle like usual. You can't go wrong with circles, guys. Come on. There we go. And my plan is to have the satellite dish kind of stand on a stand kind of thing. Yeah, you guys would just see what I mean. And the satellite dish is complete. I feel like I made a big mistake though, because the satellite dish is pointing into the main base. I feel like I should have made it point that way, so it actually looks like it's pointing deep into space, trying to find like some alien life. But it's just pointing straight into the base, which... yeah, let's just not pay attention to the small details. And now let's make some solar panels. I don't really remember how to make it. I think I need redstone, glass, and slabs. And I ran out of redstone. Bruh. Never mind, I'm dumb. I don't need redstone dust. I need quartz. Wow, my brain's really the size of a raisin. There we go. And let's slap these solar panels right over here. I'm not sure how to really build this. I might just make it like this thick. I don't want it too thick. Kind of like that. And then put some daylight sensors on top, maybe. And I'll lift it up one more and do that. Okay, that looks a little weird. Let's have it stick out a little bit more. And yeah, I actually like that. And let's pretend the sun is over there somewhere. And now let's just build a bunch of these. There we go. It's not the best looking solar panels ever. But it serves the function. And now we have a structure in every single corner except this side. And on this side, I want to build an ender dragon skeleton just like right here. So it looks like it died and it's just like the bones. Do I have any bones laying around? Please tell me I do. 23 bone blocks. And that's it. I'm filthy rich. this is what I got for the dragon. It's all right. I mean, it's really hard to build a head. I tried making the jaw right here. So see, I'm standing in the ender dragon's jaw. Use the rib cage, one of the wings, and the other wing over here. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but I really tried my best. Now let's add some finishing touches by adding some ancient debris right over here on the backside of the ender dragon. And this will be fossilized ender dragon poop. Looks amazing, smells amazing. Now that we have a satellite dish, a spaceship, some solar panels, and the dead ender dragon here with some nice juicy poop, let's finally start working on the inside of the dome. Let's grab some grass, a bunch of dirt, and some saplings to start. Now let's start working on the overworld. I think I do need to remove 1 or 2 layers of endstone though, which is going to be a pretty big pain. And for the overworld inside the dome, I do want a little river kind of flowing down a mountain and then splitting into 2 going around the end portal, kind of like this. So the water will go down here and then go this way and that way. Hopefully I make it look good, because right now it's yeah, it's a work in progress. Now let's bring the grass all the way to the edge and throw in some grass so the grass can grow, and let's make this place look amazing. And to end this side of the river, I think I'm gonna make a big waterfall into the ground. So I'll mine up a big chunk into like a ravine or something, and just a water will pour inside. I think that'd be kind of cool. I can't wait till I bring that to life. But right now we're in the baby steps. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have made it out of dirt. These endermen just pick up the dirt and grass and just hold it. Why? What? Oh, okay. Oh no. Oof. So far I got half of the terrain complete. Right here, this gap will be a ravine where the waterfall will go down into, and right here will be a nice little sand biome right beside the river, and all these guys are just finessing all my dirt. Oh my. You guys know a way to stop these guys from stealing all my dirt? This is getting really annoying. Now let's grab some stone and some sand, and while we wait for all the grass to grow into the dirt, let's start working on the river here. Let's add a bunch of stone at the bottom, and over here let's change this into sand. And now let's put in the little desert or beach biome just to add a bit more color and make it look a bit cooler, just for the enderman to steal it and pick it up and place it somewhere else. I'm not mad. Let's also add another beach biome over here on this side. To fix this problem, it seems like these endermen always like to attack me. Please. But no, they seem to like taking the edges off these corners. So what if I just take the end stone and cover up the edges, because they can't pick up these blocks. Let's just put it all around here, and hopefully it fixes this problem. But there's nothing I could do about these corners. So yeah, it's kind of still of a problem. Yeah, now they're stealing these corners, bruh. And why do you just walk into that specific hole? Come on, put that grass block down. I need that. That's mine. Give it back. Okay, I have another fix. Maybe if I put slabs down on these edges, it will prevent them from grabbing dirt. Bro, come on. I feel like it wouldn't fix it, but I have to try to do something here. Okay, I waited like 5 minutes and it seems like it's actually working. I don't see any of the dirt on the edges being picked up. I do see sand being picked up. I think I fixed the problem. It just looks kind of stupid. And now I don't need to deal with all this stupid dirt being placed around. I hate endermen. Why did I build this in the end? I mean, honestly, they are pretty good workers sometimes. Like, look, they're placing it sometimes in the right spot. So the next step now is to wait for all the grass to grow. But while I do that, let's work on this river right here. Let's make an infinite water source right here. Ah, there we go. But this should prevent the enderman from stealing water from the edges. I do need to place the water in very specific spots so it actually looks like it's flowing like a river, if you guys know what I mean, because right now it's kind of shallow right here. So I would put some water like that so it looks like it's flowing more. Okay, so far so good. It's just looking a little shallow, so let's add some more water at the end here so the water just thickens up. And let's make this slightly thicker so there's more of a gradient of water, I guess, like that. Okay, I finally hit the bottom here, so now this could just be flat water, and it makes my life so much easier. Here we go. Yes, spam the water on the edges. Let's do it on this side as well, and we got ourselves a nice flowing river. So while I was working on the river, I realized the grass isn't really growing. Maybe grass can't grow in the end. It hasn't moved at all. Maybe it's a little too dark in there. Let's grab some torches and let's light her up. All right, hopefully that works. It seems like it's working a little bit, yeah. And it might prevent Endermen from spawning. They could still teleport inside, but might make it a little bit better. And it's definitely working, I think. Oh, yeah. I think I just... Yeah, there we go. I'm a math wizard. I can't believe I figured that all out by myself. But now that the grass is all grown, let's start decorating the plains biome. Let's start by adding some trees around. Let's add a little one right here, one up here. And I do want to build a house right in the middle here, and one over here on this flat area. So now let's grab some materials to build some little village houses. That is one village house done. And that's the second house complete. And it does seem like the Endermen are scared of light, because I don't see any Endermen anymore on the grass except for that guy. Which I don't understand, because Endermen should be afraid of me because my future is so bright. Okay, what am I doing next? Let's start working on this ravine right here. Let's carve out a butt ton of endstone. Okay, this is taking a little bit too long. Okay, that should be a big enough hole. It did destroy a lot of this grass, so I'm gonna fix it up and make it overhang it just a little bit so I don't need to deal with the mess in the walls. Okay, there we go. And now let's start adding some stone to make it look like an actual ravine. All right, I added some frames for the ravine just to help guide me and build it in the right shape. So now let's start building it up and making it look as natural as possible. I got the stone all finished, and all I gotta do now is add some ores like coal, iron, and diamonds, some lava, and make the waterfall. And we got ourselves a ravine in the end. And now for the waterfall. Hopefully it doesn't burn up the lava. I didn't really plan it. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. And I made a little lake forming here, and there we go. The ravine is complete with ores and waterfall and some lava falls. And to finish up the plains biome, let's make a path from the village down to the river, just like that. And let's just add some fences. I can't forget my jungle leaves. And beside it, let's throw in some hay bales. And let's do the same exact thing over on this side. And now for the desert, let's put in some dead bushes all around and some cactuses. And last but not least, the bone meal. And I just realized bone mealing in the end doesn't give you any flowers. That's really boring. Yeah, let's go from this boring mess into this. Yeah, that looks a lot better and a lot more colorful. I love it. And just a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video. And this is what it looks like now. About 80% complete. We still have a few things to do, like building the other side over here, probably into the nether dimension, and adding a few more details to the pillars. But let's start on the nether. Okay, I built out the frame for the nether. This would be the crimson, the warped right here. And I want to connect a lava river to the water river and make it transition kind of cool. And now I want to build the nether fortress kind of just right in the smack middle of the nether rack. And on the soul sand valley, I'll add some bone ribs or something. So let's get started out. Okay, I got the two biomes complete, and now let's work on the funner biomes, the crimson and the warped. Oh wait, I flipped those around. Let's first build a little frame following this slope so I can make a nice river lava river. My English is very good. And there we go. That should be good. Now let's start filling it in. And now for the painful, challenging part, which is putting lava all the way down this river and making it look actually good. Yeah, this is gonna be a process. I got another sugar box worth. And since we're getting closer to the water, I don't want to make obsidian, so I grabbed some orange stained glass, so hopefully it mixes in and looks like the lava, just like that, to make a separation. And now we can just have the lava just touch the water and hopefully is not too noticeable. Now for the even more painful part, which is fixing up all of these little spots that need lava. And right at the border, I even added some lava underneath the orange stained glass, and it looks even better. Now it's time to decorate the nether. Let's go grab a bunch of those little vines and stuff. And oh, that is not my fireworks. That is bread. Let's grab a bunch of this stuff, like the roots, some weeping vines, remake some of these trees, and yeah, you guys know the process. Now let's grab all of my nether bricks. I'm gonna build a just a single fortress isle thing. Nothing too fancy. So let's build the pillar right here. I'm pretty sure it's 5 by 5 like this. And let's bring it up to the sky. And now let's have it overhang the ground a little bit, kind of like this. And it will be one of those broken off isle thingies. So it's like kind of broken right here. And let's build the other pillar right against the wall here. Let's add some finishing touches by putting some quartz in here and some gold here and there. And last but not least, adding bones to the Soul Sand Valley biome. And there's my mini ender dragon skeleton with one of its wings going down the ravine. But finally, inside the dome, all of the biomes are complete and all decorated. It looks pretty amazing. And for some reason, no endermen come inside anymore. It's kind of weird. I'm not complaining though, but I wonder why. And the very last thing I need to do to transform the end is to decorate these pillars because they're kind of plain. For the pillars, I'm thinking about using stone brick walls and a few iron fences. Oh, okay, that's a lot more than I need. So my idea is to have some stone brick walls going all the way up the sides of these pillars to kind of make it look more reinforced and sturdy from to protect from the aliens or something. And right here, I wanted to add a sea lantern to add some light to the pillars, but I have a really good idea, but it's gonna take a lot of time. It will be so worth it though. What if I changed every sea lantern into a beacon? So that means every single pillar will get 4 beacons. And by doing some quick math, I think there's 10 pillars. That means I need 40 beacons. And 40 times 3 is 120 wither skeleton heads. That is gonna be painful to get. But honestly, go big or go home. Well, I guess I am recording at home, but let's get the 40 beacons. Before we do that though, let's at least build the design on all the pillars. And at the very end, I can place the beacon in right where the sea lantern is. And I'm thinking about putting some grindstones right here. I'm not sure why or what it's supposed to do, but I guess it makes the pillar look a little bit better. But imagine a beacon right there. I finally managed to complete all of the pillars, and now for the most challenging part of the entire video. Let's fly over to my wither skeleton farm and let's see how many heads I have to work with. I have 0. They have to be in here, right? Okay. Are they in here? I have 51. Okay. Well, 51 wither skeleton skulls will only get me 17 beacons, which means I need double this and then some. Well, let's AFK right here until I get enough skulls. We got 120 wither skeleton skulls. Let's get my netherite chest plate on and a bunch of totems ready. And let's have fun. That's the first one. Oh, I forgot to grab arrows. Whoops. Grab those. Okay. Here we go. One nether start. That's the second. The third. And there's my 40 nether stars. This might be a world record. But luckily, in the beginning of the video, I had to mine out a lot of obsidian. So that makes my life easy. And just like that, we don't have enough beacons. I need more glass, bruh. There we go. And now with all of these beacons, I can come over here and place 4 beacons on every single pillar in the end. Well, bam. And here goes the last beacon, replacing this sea beacon. Damn. But would you look at that? The beacon looks way better and brighter than sea lanterns or any type of block I can put there. And that is how I transformed the end in Minecraft Hardcore. Phew. Oh man, you guys should subscribe. That would mean a lot. Okay, goodbye.